What's up, guys? Welcome to Free to Play All Day, where we spend absolutely no money, we refuse. And I just wanted to make this video. Really love the Arknights community. I feel like there's been like an uptick in videos, and I just wanted to kind of put in my own video. And I feel like the only thing I have is that I have zero money spent, $0, and I'm about 1.5 years in. So this is a free-to-play account. A little bit more than a year later. The original idea was to be a 1 year look back, but I had to get the courage to really do it, and then figure out a way to record it, and then really push myself to make an account, all that stuff. And now here I am, 1.5 years. I actually just found this today. Wanted to save it for the video. There we go. Little problem there, but I just saw this today. It says Dr. Happy 1.5 anniversary, so it really is 1.5 years, all free to play. I did roll on some banners, but I did not spend any money. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm not saying I'm super good. I'm just saying this is what an account looks like more than a year later, $0. So, you know, if you're thinking about playing Arknights, just a quick review, let's get out of the way. I highly recommend it. Overall, I give it an A. Very free to play, friendly. But the other side is that you are going to spend some time grinding. You're going to stack up XP and then give it to specific characters, all that. But I think that's part of it. I think that's part of the fun. You got to enjoy the grind. And I'm under the impression that if you put in money and you rank up really fast, then maybe it gets boring. I don't really know. Never spent money. Let me know what you think, if you spend money, if you don't spend money, whatever. But overall, quick review, I'd say the story is an A. Great story. I used to skip the story, but now I try to do one story at a time. One minus I'll give it is that the cutscenes are just way too long. Sometimes I have fallen asleep trying to read through it, but I do think it's worth it. You get specific art that I don't think I would see if I skipped it, and I think that's always a good experience. For gameplay, you know, one thing, I would give it a B plus to an A minus. It does that thing where it puts its characters into chibi form, if I'm saying that right. I think the characters are really cool. The art is great, but in the gameplay, they go into this chibi form. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I actually play Epic 7 as well, and that's not exactly chibi. They kind of like miniaturize their character, and I like that. That's better than the chibi form, but still, I feel like Arknights makes up for it in other ways. And of course, you know, it's a gacha game. I gotta say, the waifus, I gotta give them an A. You know, it's tasteful. I'll say it's tasteful. I've seen some other games. I YouTubed other games deciding what I wanted to play. Right, I started this account right at the beginning of quarantine, and I was trying to figure out what to play. I was looking through all these different gacha games, and so I landed on Arknights and Epic 7, and I like Arknights art. Tasteful again, I'd say. It's not like titties in your face, you know what I mean? I feel like it's really style driven, and I think that's really cool. And then on the summer skins, they do some fan service. I appreciate it. But again, I've seen some other games, and it's not so aggressive. All right, so let's just go into it. Where I am now, I think the most interesting thing, free to play, what do my characters look like? Let's go into my squads. Here we go. This is my main squad. Pretty much go into it blind with any stage. I actually saved this for this video, our first video. Wanted to finally level up what I consider like the last character I was really looking for. Ooh, no. Let's use these. Yup, let's go. And there we are. level 90, fully upgraded 1 skill, Shining. Let's go back to the team, and here we are, free to play. I have completed my basically all 6-star waifu only team. Leveled them all up, and all of them have at least 1 skill all the way leveled up. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them have at least 1 skill all the way leveled up. I go into basically any stage with this team. I just got Shining, like, luckily, and I had to have Shining because, of course, I got the summer skin. I'm just enjoying the E2 art right now because I just E2'd her. And there we are. All 6 stars, fully leveled up. We win Arknights. We beat the gacha game, people. Just kidding. Of course, there's always more. There's always going to be more characters. I'm actually not all the way done with the main storyline. I actually just recently started really pushing through on the story because of all the new art for episode 8 and all the new stuff coming in, and now I started pushing forward again. But yeah, there was a time where I just paid no attention to the story, and I just grinded it out. I got all the right catalysts, I got all the XP for my team just to make sure this is complete. And we'll see how I feel about the game. I'm the last 2 people I was chasing, I was really rolling for, was Bagpipe and Shining, and I really got them recently. But here it is. This, I use Squad 2 to kind of fill in if I really need to add or edit this team for a specific stage. I use Team 2. And then, fuck. God damn it, Bigsby. Sorry about that. Team 3 is like, yeah, random shit for random stages. And then Team 4 is basically, I guess this is the team I'll fill out now that I'm maxed out on my main team. Here I just wanted to focus on like AoE damage. I used to play StarCraft, and I feel like the AoE long range operators feel like siege tanks, and I think that's really cool. So just a fun team that I'm gonna go after now, I guess. Just all AoE. Let's go. But I do have other operators. Those were the squads I really use. I do have Chen, Kaobi, of course. I think that was on my team. Weedy, fully upgraded 1 skill, but you know, she's my only pusher, really. I recently got Feeder. She's not leveled up. Liskarm, highly recommend it. When things get really tough and I need to switch up the team, I usually add Liskarm. She could take a lot of damage. And then Telopsis was my main healer, but I switched her out recently for Shining. I just think it's cool having Nightingale to heal up arts damage, and then Shining for physical damage. I think that's cool, and they're both 6 stars. But, you know, if the going gets tough, then yeah, I expect to add in Telopsis. So if you're just starting out, you just started the game, I would recommend any of these characters. All great. Exusia, she gets recommended a lot, and yeah, she's great at what she does, but she's not my favorite. Not very exciting, not the coolest looking skills. But yeah, I think when I started, Siege was my first 6-star when I first started back in April, I think. And she's a beast, really got me through the game. And then a lot of my other 6 stars I actually got early on. Like I feel like I was really lucky. I got onto the game basically right before Blaze's banner, and it was Code of Brawl. Back then, Code of Brawl was the first event that I experienced, and I rolled for Blaze because I was like, oh dang, cat girl with a chainsaw, yeah, I'll go for it. And I actually ended up getting a lot of 6 stars early on. Ifrit, I only recently leveled up. I had her for a while, but I focused on leveling up my main team. Angelina, Schwartz, and Kobe I got pretty early on. Telopsis I got really early on. And so I just feel like I was really lucky. I didn't put any money. I kept going. Bagpipe gave me the biggest trouble. I think I went through 3 banners, never got her. And then on her most recent banner, it was like I don't know, that special banner right before a contingency contract. And I lucked out with Bagpipe, immediately got her skin. And then I actually got a Shining skin, the summer skin, before I got Shining. And I was like, I'll eventually get her. And I did. I actually got her from what's it called? I got Shining from the recruitment banner, and I got the top operator tag. And I was like, oh shit. I didn't even... Yeah, I have a recording of that. I recorded that. I'll show that later. But yeah, here it is. 1 year later, I see a lot of Arknights YouTubers actually don't have all their operators maxed out like that. Maybe it is overkill, but that's what I focused on. I focused on that, and now I can just focus on the main story, or pushing the main story ever so slowly. Of course, I always try to 100% every event. And here we are. Like I said, I think the stories are great. Side quests or side events included. And I just think the cutscenes are just too long. I know they added a fast forwarding thing, but I can't read that fast. I can't read at that speed. So I'm back to just tapping through the whole thing. This is actually my first event in a while where I'm just going to skip the cutscenes to get through the stages, and then I'll go back, do a cutscene a day, and then eventually, I'll get the story before the next section of the event comes up, But for now, I'm just gonna do the stages so I could do the grind. But yeah, let's here on my script, I have operators leveled up. Yeah, here we go. I still use gravel a lot, just to take those hits. I want to level up Texas. Let's see. My 6 stars. Here we go. Ack, I don't give a fuck about. I have Ayala, and I know she's great. I've used her skills with the support characters, but I'm just not so impressed with it. And I maxed out Kobe, and she really fills that that space. And Hoshiguma, I have a lot of defenders already. Liskarm and Saria too, and they're like super maxed out. So I just don't feel like I need another defender. But over time, what else is there to do? I'm sure I'll level them up eventually. And yeah, I'm willing to look at some other characters now that I maxed out my 6-star team. I'm still not interested in any of the guys, Yeah, I really came here for the waifus, and then it turned out to be a great game. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? The story's so good. And honestly, like, Amiya, where is she? Haven't really leveled her up, but as a character, yeah, like, I'm more impressed by her as I see more cutscenes, and that motivates me to really sit through all the cutscenes and consume the plot. I'm talking about consume the story and all that. So we'll see how this goes. If you're thinking about starting this game, again, I highly recommend it. I think it's free to play, really friendly. It's not competitive at all. It's not a PvP thing. So I think there's no pressure, and I think that's really cool. But yeah, give it a try. Let's see. I guess, you know, if you're this far in the video, we might as well go through the base. Fuck it. Again, if you're starting out, my main tip to you would be to do the grind to fill out your base. And I maxed out my characters because it was really just so easy, because of my base. The base really gives you the currency and the XP to level up your characters over time. Like, I'll just pick a character and I'll look at the catalysts they need and grind out for those catalysts, and a couple days in I'll have enough LMD and XP just from the base. And I almost never do the farming stages specifically for LMD or XP. Little tip I saw from YouTube, you know, not my idea. I used to have all my dormitories maxed out level 3, but like I said, I max it out for my XP and LMD, so I reduced the levels of all the dormitories and then put it all onto the factories and trading posts. Of course, you have to have a level 3 workshop and you have to have a level 3 training room, to my understanding. You know, tell me I'm wrong in the comments if I'm wrong. But to really max out the characters, I need the training room, I need the workshop. The reception room, you know, you get more friends if you level up the reception room, but I don't think it's super necessary, right? You can get more clues if you have more friends, but the starting amount of friends is just fine, I think. And then the office, you know, the recruitment is not the most important thing to me, but I just got a 6-star from it, you know, 1.5 years, and I got my first 6-star from the basic recruitment. I actually got the tag. I almost missed it, but I saw that it was there, and then I recorded it, and I was like, oh shit. And then just by luck, it was shining. I didn't put any other tags because I was excited to get any 6-star. But, you know, this game's RNG really blessed me. I got the one I was waiting for, and now I basically don't need any other character. I don't need any other character. I basically have all the jobs filled in, and I guess what I could work on is past Exusii, I'm lacking in the anti-air, but it's never been a big problem for me. You know, like, there's specific stages where there's hella drones and shit, and I'm basically gonna level up Blue Poison just for those jobs, those specific situations. I think I'm gonna E2 Amiya because I heard that there's some kind of special thing if you E2 her. I don't know what it is. And yeah, I think the only other character I'm really waiting for is Kalstit. You know what I'm saying? The healer with the monster monitor, some. But other than that, there's no real specific character that I'm itching to get, and I'm wondering what this game will be like to me after that. You know, for me, through this whole time, there was always some other character to chase, and now it's just Kalstit. I'm basically stacking up all my resources just for that. I'm not so interested. Let's look. I'm not so interested in Dusk, and I'm not so interested in Saga. I mean, I'm saying a team of 6 stars. We have Myrtle. I've heard she's a secret 6-star, and I think she's great. But I guess if there's a 6-star Vanguard waifu who does the same exact thing as Myrtle, then I guess I'll go for her. But other than that, it's just Kalstit. And that's just for the story, you know what I mean? The story-based character. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. You know, if you made it this far, thanks for listening in, letting me rant. Free to play all day, first video. I think I'll do something similar for Epic 7. And my brother, you know, he plays Marvel's Contest of Champions, and you know, he's doing free to play, and he's like 2 months in. Maybe we'll see some footage of that. But yeah, one more last comment that reminds me, you know, 1- for this game. Why I give the gameplay a little bit more closer to a B+ or A-. Just visually, you know, this game is not so exciting. Like, looking at the gameplay, you know, you want to show your friends you're kind of passionate about this cool mobile game, but it's like, okay, waifus, and they're like crawling across the stage, I guess. And I'm looking at Marvel Contest of Champions. Honestly, it's a pretty interesting game to watch. I don't play it. I just watch him play it. But yeah, like, you know, you want to show your friends this cool game, but it's like, waifus and small minus, you know. But I guess I wouldn't want to show my friends if it wasn't such a great game, right? I want to show my friends because it's awesome. But visually, gameplay visually, I think it's lacking. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Like I said, free to play all day. We'll see how far this channel goes. It's only our first video. I had fun making the script for this video. I had fun playing this game and then thinking of this video. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thank you for joining me. You guys have a great day. Peace.